Welcome back, everyone. Again, happy Father's Day to all of our fathers who are watching out there in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan. We appreciate your viewership. I want to focus on water safety right now, putting the emphasis on empowering youngsters with the ability to swim. You may already know the story of Wanda Butts. Wanda's son Josh died in a swimming accident when he was 16 years old in Hillsdale, Michigan in 2006. And since that time, Wanda has really made it her life's mission to help teach youngsters how to swim. She started the Josh Project. And Wanda Butts in studio this morning. It is great to see you, Wanda. Thank you. Thank you for coming on to CNN Hero. Last year, a couple of years ago.
2012.
Yeah. Incredibly inspiring woman and project that you have. And you're on, it's a timely situation. Unfortunately,
yes,
to have you on a week ago, an 8-year-old boy drowned at Olander Park in Sylvania. And we just feel the need once again to kind of refocus on water safety. And parents, we all watch our kids, but sometimes, tragic accidents do happen. Your thought when you heard about this young boy who had this tragic situation last weekend? Where'd it go?
Went out to the family, to the parents, to the mother, of course, and the father, because I know how they probably felt, because I know how I felt when I lost my son. And it was an accident, and they should not blame themselves because it was an accident, and these things do happen. But what we like to do in the Josh Project is to teach parents how to be safe and how to keep their children safe in and around the water as best we can.
Where does that begin? Okay, teach our parents.
We start with the parents,
right?
Yes.
We teach the parents first,
Yes.
right? So how's that begin? Take us through the process, the Josh Project. Take us through it.
Okay, when we initially meet the parents and the family, we have an orientation and a registration. The orientation involves telling them why we start the program, and we have a video that shows how my son Josh drowned and how I didn't want another mother to have to suffer. So from losing a child to a drowning, you think about it every day. It never goes away. After we do that...
You're doing great, by the way.
Thank you. After we have the orientation, and we teach them how to wear life jackets, and we have what we call the 10 do's and don'ts of water safety. And one of them is that you never swim alone. You always swim with a buddy. And there's several others, 9 others that we teach our children and the parents, and we give them a test when they first come into our program, and after our program we give them an exit test to see if they have learned and how much they have learned in the Josh Project.
Are there some things in those 10 questions or reminders or tips that maybe we're not aware of? I think we know, okay, we're supposed to keep an eye on our kids.
Yes.
Sometimes you turn your back for a second. I mean, it happens.
Right, it happens.
Are there some things in that list of 10 that maybe we're not aware of that might surprise us?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yes, I'm sure there are.
Okay.
But the one that sticks first in my mind is the one that you never swim alone. You always swim with the buddy. And of course, you don't swim with alcohol or anything like that. And you find out if the children or if the people that you are with know how to swim. Sometimes they say they do and they actually don't.
Put them to the test, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you need to know that. There are some others. And
what about age requirements? I mean, do you teach the kids at 3, but say obviously you can have kids in the water long before that, right?
Yes, a lot of people do that. They start sometimes at 6 months because children come from water before they're born, so they aren't afraid of water and they've been in the water. But our program is designed to take the children at 3.5 years old, and we have also included adults in our program, because we have found that swimming or non-swimming is generational. If the parents don't know how to swim, then the children don't know how to swim, as was my case. I didn't know how to swim. My son didn't know. My father and mother didn't know either, and I think that's the part of it. But usually, if the parents know how to swim, then they see to it that their children know how to swim as well.
Is it, and I'm not trying to stereotype here, but when we talk about the minority community, swimming lessons, or do we see a number of minorities who need those swimming lessons perhaps more than others? And if so, how come?
It's been said that minorities are 3 times more likely to drown than others. The reason why, the one and only reason why, is we don't have one reason why. We say access to pools has a lot to do with,
Sure.
and the knowledge of knowing the importance of your children, knowing how to swim is another avenue, and also funding, money.
Sure.
That has a lot to do with it as well. But one reason, I
Yeah,
can't
there is
give
no
you
one reason.
No, I don't think so.
And what about funding in the Josh Project?
The Josh Project needs
So how's it
funding.
going?
It's okay. We're able to do what we're doing now, but we always need funds. It's like from session to session, we're hoping that we have enough funding to make it to the next session.
Really, you're at that point.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
you have a form right now. We're going to reach out to people who want to help others.
Please.
You can go online to find the
Yes.
Josh Project, correct?
Right, www.joshproject.org, and there is a donate button on there, and our address is there if they'd like to mail us funding, and we would appreciate it, and we'd like people to know that by them donating to the Josh Project, the money goes directly to the children and the children learning how to swim. We don't have the high administrative costs that we could have, because the oblates at St. Francis High School are very generous with us as far as pool time and as far as instructors. So we would like to thank them for that.
All right, and that's the video we're showing here. I think we're over at
We're at St.
Francis.
Yes.
All right, best of luck as you continue your life's mission to empower kids of all ethnicities,
That's
all
right.
ages,
Yes.
allowing them to
everybody.
learn how to swim. Okay,
Thank
Wanda
you.
Butts.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, we're going to come back in just a minute. Conklin and Company continues. Take 3 on the way right after this.